we are speaking to these personas, check, check. But how do we level up to get to that one-to-one level that we all seek as marketers? When this customer is browsing, searching, carting, favoriting, shopping, doing anything with our brand, they are giving us signals. Every day, our customers are giving us first-party signals. We can set up an abandonment series and call it a day, or we can allow for our emails to pivot in real time to that recent signal for the optimal one-to-one customer experience. So we asked ourselves at Michaels, what if our emails could react in real time to what the customer is signaling to us? And thus began our efforts in what we call reactive personalization. So to prove this hypothesis, we ran a manual test. We started building out this kind of map behind this proof of concept. So we mapped out these signals that we would want to react to, like abandoned cart, browse, shopping, et cetera. The categories at our disposal, the categories that make up Michaels, fine art, decor, storage, the list goes on. And then the content themes that we can wrap around these categories. So like new arrivals in yarn, or bestsellers in decor, so on and so forth. And then here's where it gets scrappy. And when I say scrappy, I mean this proof of concept was built on Excel spreadsheets. We built out these different templates or wireframes with placeholders for where the dynamic content would go. Connected that to a content matrix that we created within partnership with our merchandising department that basically outlined what would show for which theme and which category. There was an infinite amount of variations of this one template. Connected that to our product feed so that we'd always have real-time product information, like if it was on sale or reg price. And then that powered the dynamic content that you see to your right. Behind the scenes, we had 3 different data platforms powering the decisioning behind what category would show for which customer. If you know me, I am a big fan of single sources of truth, right, Will? And I'm always trying to consolidate our data. But when you're running a proof of concept, you can't always consolidate your data. You can't always have one single source of truth. You got to use the tools at your disposal. So we had our CDP running all purchase data, all real-time purchase data. Our first-party pixel through movable ink, running all e-com engagement, all online real-time behavior. And then our data warehouse was responsible for all the 12-month category affinity fallbacks, meaning if someone had not engaged in real time, then we did still have something personalized based on the most common category that they're shopping within the year, that sort of thing. And the result is this dynamic template that prioritizes abandoned cart behavior, then abandoned browse behavior, and then shopping behavior, all within a real-time amount of days. And then if there's no real-time signals, we fell back to the 12-month category affinities. So as you can see, this customer received a kid's email, went out to our site, started browsing, and then they came on this yarn SKU, added to their cart. Oh no, they did not check out, they did not buy it, they abandoned it, and they go back to their email, and now it is a yarn email. So we've proved our hypothesis. Sorry guys, it is really dry up here, this elevation. I'm from Colorado, so it's surprising that this is actually affecting me. All right, so we proved our hypothesis. This is a lucrative opportunity for the program. When comparing our treatment group that received this email every day versus the business as usual kind of templates, we saw a 44% increase in engagement overall. And then when we compared the real-time content versus the fallback, engagement skyrocketed. So it's really something that we've proved is worth investing as a program. Next steps are how we get our merch department to not be powering hundreds of spreadsheets, and how do we automate this? So 3 next steps is really automating at scale. How do we get an algorithm that is smarter than us to really decide what to show for the customer? Step 2 is expanding reactive signals. How do we get beyond just cart, browse, and shopping behavior? How do we get the search behavior? They favorited something, they took a class at Michaels, they looked at a project. And then how do we grow into more defined storytelling, kind of like what we were going over a few minutes ago, education, trend. This proof of concept was really about 6 different themes around kind of these categories. So how do we go beyond just, showing product, but really educating the customer?